Today on Unpacked, we are going to be looking at a consumer electronic device, a new pair of headphones. All right, so I had to go buy my wife a pair of headphones recently, and this is not a review about headphones, really the packaging. You're on Unpacked. Duh. So just talk about the space here for a quick second. This is a relatively high-end in terms of headphones go. These are like $250 for this pair of headphones. You can go into thousands of dollars. There are also a lot of nice ones for like $350, but this $250, $350 range is a pretty nice pair of headphones. So I wanted to break down this packaging while I open it here. I don't know what to expect. Let's just see how they handle the product. All right, before we open it, we're going to be digging into some future videos pretty soon that really talk about how we think about packaging, how we break it down, what we consider. There's really four main buckets of things that we look at: produce, protect, present, and perform. And those really classify all the things that we have to consider when we think about packaging. Again, not going to go too deep into those, but a lot of what we think about when we think about high-end product is the whole kind of unboxing experience, or part of what we would call presentation. The protection is inherent; it's got to get there. The performance of it, providing that premium feel. There's some other elements. Production. Most of these things are probably going to be hand packed, and there's a lot of things that go in there, so not too much of a consideration. But presentation is absolutely key when you're talking about more expensive products. You want that packaging to exude the same level of premiumness that you are charging for the product, and hopefully the product is living up to. So this is pretty straightforward sleeved box construction. Not bad on the graphics. They've kept it a really, not a true flood. There's a little bit of a gradient going on in here, but really let the product be the hero. And in doing so, they also spot varnished, not sure, there you go. They spot varnished the headphones just on the front. There's also a little bit of foil emboss here on this face that says exceptional engineering and superior sound for 150 years. A couple of things they've done. This yellow, these are Jabra. They've really brought in this yellow, and they've kind of made these accent panels, which actually stands out pretty good in retail. This is the hang tab. It's kind of it looks like a polypropylene little hang tag. We'll kind of talk about sustainability as we go through this, but yeah, let's cut her open. I don't love that I need a knife to get into these, but I get it. That is part of. All right, so breaking into these things, they're headed in the right direction as far as this premium packaging goes. So they've chosen a rigid setup box, and they've gone with flood. They're creating a layer of anticipation before you get into the product. Once that sleeve pulls off, really minimalistic. They're not trying to over communicate. They're trying to now at this point let the product speak for itself. I am almost positive that this, as far as sustainability goes, this has a laminate on it, which is a big issue with a lot of rigid setup boxes like this when it comes to recycling and sustainability. But let's keep going. So they've created some contrast here with this little drawer that pulls out and a little film pull doodad right here. So let's see. All right. We did some videos talking about kind of different sensory stuff. And one of the things when you're going to unbox something is fit and finish. You know, How are the materials? Are they quality? Do things fit and slide? This has a really nice slide action to it. It comes out easily, but at the same time, it has a little bit of drag. It doesn't fall out. Those are really important nuances when you're talking about something that's premium. You don't want things that fall out, clunk apart, make weird noises. They just, again, you're trying to convey to the consumers that you care as much about this product as they do. And so open this thing up, pull this drawer out. There is a little get started card. They've kept it still going really minimalistic, which is important. And just very thin typeset, very minimalistic language. Talks about downloading the app, personalizing, activating smart sound, registering your headphones. And on the back of this card is just some more pairing instructions, as well as some language considerations. I didn't see anything on the outside of here. No, they didn't really consider languages on the outside of their packaging, so they must be very regional. But once you get into it, the instructions, they're showing several languages. So that's something to consider. Does it go on the outside? Does it go on the inside? All right, this is the product coming in a nice reusable case, which is an element of packaging, right? There's reusability and storage, that kind of thing. And then let's just look at the rest of this box really quick. It's just a paperboard insert that holds warnings and declarations manuals. So they've done some things right here. They've really placed the information that's most important and from a customer experience the best on top, and then they've kind of tucked everything away that they're required to. There's regulatory things, there's all the warnings and stuff like that. That's required information, but they've tucked it into the bottom. So nice job on that. Again, this is not a review of the headphones, but let's just finish it out and see if there's anything else to consider here. Not really. They've done a nice job of presenting these. From a packaging standpoint, there's no poly bags. There's some little twist ties on these things, which is fine. And then a little desiccant pack, and that's something that you need to keep moisture under control inside of this pack. So I think they did a really nice job on this pack. They understood that kind of layering the important information as far as the graphics and the presentation. Sustainability, I doubt that was super, super highly considered. A lot of people just say, hey, it's paper, without really going deep into things like laminates and coatings. Little things like they've embedded this polypropylene hang tab in here. You can't get it out. So, I probably, there's some things they could improve around sustainability, but overall, as a not super, super crazy high end, but also a relatively premium experience, I think they did a pretty good job. If there are other products that you want us to take a look at that you think are special or unique, let us know. Hit us up in the comments below, and tell us what you think.